Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the coach's desk. I'm your host, Coach Minzy, and we are here to have an exciting conversation with one Briana Williams. Yes, people, as you can see, it's that time of the evening. We take it from track side. Welcome to all the viewers over there on Facebook. Welcome to the viewers and subscribers. I'm encouraging you to hit the like button, people. Yes, hit the like button. And if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to our channel. This is where you get your sporting experience. When you hit the like button, get it to about 1,000 likes, and this video will blow up. Right? So, yeah, man, respect to all the early birds that are here. Indeed, we're here to have a great show with our fantastic guest in Briana Williams. All right, so I'm just gonna go through quickly some of the comments in the comment section, and before I get into that, it's always good to know that our sporting personalities, ones that actually represent the country, can actually take the time out to be on platforms like these. You know what I mean? It is important for them and for us that the camaraderie is built or developed. The fans are important to any athlete, whether it's a team sport or an individual sport. The fans are very, very, very much important. So it's good to know that one of our fine uh, athlete have decided to join us on this platform. So people, again, please remember to tell your friend to tell your friend. Share the stream, people. Share it so that others will know that we're on and we are about to have a conversation with the Olympian Briana Williams. Yes, Briana Williams. So let me check out some of the comments in the comment section before the real conversation starts. You know what I mean? King Nick, King Nick, behave yourself. That's too early. New Beginning is saying that he's the first match interview express. Big interview this. Fresh God in the building. Fresh God is our comment section captain, and he basically regulate the comment section. Big up yourself, Fresh. Thanks very much for what you have been doing over the close to 2 years. We're just about 2 years at the end of this month. Wow. Absolutely an amazing journey. All right. Young Graham, big up yourself. J. Ross, welcome to the show, man. Jason Ferran, check in. One of the erudites checking in. Yeah, man. Um, Fresh got is saying, Briby, looking forward to this big interview. Yeah, man. So, um, of course, we know that Brianna ran a personal best a few days ago in that 60-meter there, 7.09. Outstanding performance. So, you see the persons who doubted her coach, and of course, her coach is Atto Bolden. Yes, for persons who doubted her coach, I wonder what you're saying now. I wonder what you are saying now, because you threw a lot of doubts, stating that you know she should change coach, she should come to Stephen Francis, you know. But for me, I believe that she's progressing nicely. Why would you want to break up something like that? Yeah. So I know some of you will be coming out running. I know a few. I know some of you still hold on to your point of view, but what they say, numbers don't lie, and the statistics, the times. Listen, the clock is the biggest judge in track and field. The clock is the biggest judge in track and field, and the clock is stating everything that you'd want to know. All right, you can't go around the clock. They say statistics and numbers don't lie. Well, the clock has numbers on it. You know what I mean? So I know sometimes the fans are a little bit impatient. They want to see what they presume that they should be seeing, you know? But everything takes time. Time is the master. It is important that you all be patient. All right? All right. Let me check out some more of the comments in the comment section. Um, welcome to the show, Briana. Can't wait. Love Briana. Can't wait. Lulu, big up, coach. Looking forward to this one. Absolutely, Lulu. Kevin Anso, welcome to the show. Yes, indeed, she will do okay. I agree with you. Cheryl Ferron, welcome to the show. Good night, everyone. As a season and her season has come. All right. Big up to Cheryl Ferron. Sign all coaches that's going to crash now. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. We don't want it to crash. Yes, AN. Put respect on Otto's name, of course. The naysayers are a bit quiet now, right? Shireen Sherwood, welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. Sam Allen, welcome to the show. So we have persons coming in. We have persons coming in. Please remember to like the video. It's important that you like the video, people. Like up the stream. You can also share it with your friends and families on your various social media platforms so that the video can get a lot of traction. It is one of us, Briana, of course, one of the Jamaicans. She represented us. You know what I mean? And she has done so extremely well. No doubt about that. So we have to ensure that this one goes far and wide. Yeah? Support our Jamaicans. This is what you've been asking for now, people. You want to see the athletes, whether it be the footballers or the track and field star, the netballers, and whoever, right? You want to see all of those things happening. And here they are. So you need to share up the stream. Share the stream. Shireen said I should tell Brianna to have her own close the line. Wow. Interesting, Shireen. Toughy Rudy, big up coach. You able to get one of our future stars. Respect. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Um, name it Bree Bree. All right. When she comes on, you can definitely remind us of that because you know when the comment starts coming, it's gonna take a while for me to scroll back for that one. So we can have it later on for you to post again, Shireen. Trendy top and jeans. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Some ideas rolling out already. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Waiting on Brianna to join. Waiting on Brianna to join. And we have been having some, uh while she gets ready to join us. We have been having some outstanding performance from athletes uh who have been representing the country. And also, just to update you, I did a video on Omar McLeod. Wonder if you remember that one. Omar McLeod, he quit the tumbleweed track club. But guess what? Apparently, he went across the town. Yeah. So it's not far. He's still in Jacksonville. He'll be working with Petros Cipriano. I don't know if I got that pronunciation correct. However, that's what I'm saying. It's an Olympic group, training group. Um, the lead coach actually welcomed Omar to the camp, and he's very excited to take this journey with him. He's very thankful to the Episcopal Eagles for helping create this Olympic training group. You know what I mean? What a great place to work at, and they are actually impressed. So, Omar McLeod has moved from Tumbleweed Track Club, and he's cross town. He's actually not far away. He's still in Jacksonville, right? So, Brianna has joined, but I think she's still setting up. So we'll still give her some time, to sort out her camera and all of that, so that she gets the best angles for us. All right, or the best angle. All right, I'll just continue to go through some of the comments in the comment section. J. Ross is reminding you people to smash the like button. It's one of the things that we mentioned over here, that it is a way of sanitizing when you come into the coach's desk arena. You know what I mean? So, Elaine Livingston from UK, she has joined. Great going, coach. Proud of you. It goes to show that you're working. Yes, we're okay. Good. So, Travis is asking who is one of the well-known athletes in the group. I'll get back to that. Brianna, just give me the thumbs up to indicate that you are ready. All right, she is ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the coach's desk, Olympic gold medalist. A matter of fact, she became the youngest athlete to win the women's 100 meters and 200 meters double at the 2018 World Under 20 Championships. That's in Tampere, Finland, I believe. And she did that at the age of 16. So Brianna has been on the world stage from that age. I want you to put your hands together and welcome Brianna Williams.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for having me.
All right. So we are giving you that ovation there, Brianna. Thank you very much for um, being here, or decided you choose to come here on the coaches desk just to have a little talk. As I was saying earlier, it's good to know that persons like yourself who has been who have been representing the country decide, to come and have a little lime, a little time with the fans. I
Mm-hmm.
think that is very good. How are you, by the way?
I'm doing great. Everything's going well, and I'm happy so
Your
far.
volume is a little bit
Oh,
low.
sorry.
Could you get some volume there?
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
Good.
everything's great. Everything's going well, and I'm happy so far.
Okay, great. How was training today?
I was well. Yeah,
All right.
made a few steps,
All
so
right.
yeah.
All right. So again, welcome to the show. And we're just gonna get things going, because we know that as an athlete you have to, talk in a little bit earlier than the regular people.
Yeah.
All right. So just to backtrack a little bit, Brianna, how did you get involved in track since you uh grew up in America, right? And you had option of doing ballet, swimming, gymnastic, etc. How did you get drawn to track and field?
Well, yeah, I started off with ballet, gymnastics, and every other sport you can think of. And then my last pick was track and field. I would watch it on TV, and I was like, okay, I want to try something like this. And my cousin went to her track practice, and I was just like, okay, I want to run track. And my mom put me in a team, and that's where I started off.
Okay, awesome. Okay, that's great. So you actually really tried those other sports.
Yes, I have.
Okay. Um, you are considered an American and a Jamaican because of dual citizenship. Why did you choose Jamaica, knowing that Jamaica has a rich history and it's very competitive, especially on the female side?
Um, I just enjoyed going to Jamaica and learning the culture. I mean, I grew up in a Jamaican household, and I took on very quickly. And going to Jamaica and seeing the, that's where sprinting, that's home of sprinting. It just, I was like, okay, why don't I just embrace my Jamaican side? And, I saw Kurth as an opportunity. And from there, I just never looked back. So, I mean, it's track and field is much more respected in Jamaica than it is in the United States. And that's what makes me happier and more happier about my sport, knowing that, that's the main focus. Just like, let's say, American football or whatever, baseball is number one in America.
Okay, awesome. So what was it like, coming from America, make going to trials, the curve to trials, and then you qualify for the team? What was it like to be amongst some of the quote unquote champ stars of Jamaica? What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was really fun, after they were finished with champs, and I actually would have went a couple weeks from before and watched them, which was really cool. And I've met a lot of athletes along the way and got close to them. So it's really nice, and I enjoyed every moment of my junior years.
You made mention of champs. Tell us about that experience sitting in the stadium and the euphoria, the boys and the girls competing. Tell us about that experience. Was it anything that you really thought of before you came
No,
and
my
saw it?
first time attending. No, I didn't think of it because like I said, it's not that big in America. It's slowly, building. But it was never like that. Like the closest you could get to that here is like a state championship. You know, that's probably the closest you can get to it. But nothing's like champs. Nothing at all. The competition, the publicity, um, and just the crowd and the environment. Nothing can beat champs.
Okay, great. All right, we know that your mom plays a very significant role in your whole, life. Tell us about that mother and daughter relationship that you share.
Yeah, she does play a very big role in my life. Always there each and every step of the way, helping me, get through life. I couldn't do it on my own, and she definitely pushes me each day to, you know, be that person that I want to be the athlete that I want to be in this world. And she really helps me a lot. I couldn't do anything without her. She sacrificed a lot for me just to be able to go to my track meets that were far away when I was younger.
Okay, awesome. So you have to give credit to your mom, and we say, Mom, thank you
Mhm.
for bringing Brianna to where she's at the moment with the help
Yeah.
of others. You know what I mean? All right. No, you turned pro like 2 years ago. Do you believe that it was the best decision for you, being that you're so young, and folks would say, why didn't you decide to go university or college? You know what I mean? Talk to us about that one.
Yeah. I was never really a big fan of collegiate track and field. I had the opportunity and I didn't look back. I didn't second, guess. No, I took the opportunity and went with it. And I feel like it's the best to me. I never really, liked college track. I just felt like watching the environment, and it's just too, personal reasons. But I had the opportunity, and it was there for me, and I took it, and I'm so grateful for it. And it definitely has changed my life for the better.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And people, viewers in the and persons in the comment section, please don't ask any question yet. I will indicate when you can start the interaction with Brianna. All right. And I must say, big up to Otto Bolin, your coach. He made this one possible. Big up yourself, Otto. Now, well, since I'm on that, talk to us about your coach being a mentor and a role model for you.
Yeah, he definitely shows that mentor, in coach side every day. And he's taught me a lot about the track and field life, and also in the media life. He's taught me how to do my interviews and everything. And I mean, I couldn't ask for a better coach. I mean, I get both in one, and it really does help me in my track and field life because he's experienced everything that I'm going to go through already. So he's just helping me. So I'm really grateful for him.
Okay, awesome. And again, big up to Otto Bolden there. Now, you enter into that stadium, or a matter of fact, you came to trials, you qualified. I think you had won the trials
Um,
for that trip to Finland, right?
well,
You
uh,
you
no, actually, no, I didn't. The trials I didn't. I actually ran with the seniors.
oh
I
yes, yes,
placed
yes, yes,
fifth. Yeah,
yes.
I placed fifth that year.
All right, cool. Now, as a
Yeah.
16-year old athlete, you went to a under 20 championship. You're seen as the baby of that competition. Excuse me. Sorry about that. What was it like for you going into those stadiums, competing against those college students, some of them,
Well,
and
I
some of
never.
them were probably pro athlete as well.
I'm not sure. I don't remember that part, but I do remember it being a lot of collegiate athletes and everyone just older than me. But I never really thought of it as no age. I just look, who's stronger, who's better, and you line it up all on the track, and that's how it went. Like I never really thought of anyone's age. I wasn't really
Hmm.
looking for that. I was just looking to go to do what I was supposed to do, and I'm glad about the turn. I'm happy about the turnout and everything. But I never really looked at the age until afterwards. And
Right,
it was
right.
like, yeah, you're the youngest. And you look back, you're like, wait, I was 16. No, I was actually, yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. And then everyone else is like 19, 20.
Okay, but were you that confident that you'd have taken the double at that particular
Um,
championship?
Personally, me, I mean, looking at the lineup, I wasn't the fastest going in. But I was, in my head, I'm just like, I don't know if I can win, whatever. But that's what we're going there to do. But my coach always was like, Briana, what do you mean? Yes, you can. You're always going to surprise yourself, and especially in the 200, I never expected myself to win or get a fast time like that because I never went below 23 seconds, and everyone else, not everyone else, but I mean some of the athletes, were in the 22 range, and I'm just like, I don't think I can get through, I don't know. I'll see what I can do. But I was nervous going into both. Not nervous, but like, let's see what happens. So, I mean, everything did exactly how my coach said it would go. So, yeah.
Okay, great. Awesome. Now, we have some very outstanding female athletes. What is the feeling like to compete against them?
Yeah.
I can imagine some of them you were probably looking up to while you
Yeah.
started your career.
Yeah. Running against people you looked up to just so long ago. I mean, you, I feel like I got used to the feeling now since it's happened so many times, but it's really cool, never did I expect for it to happen so quickly. But it gets fun over time, it
Hmm.
does.
But who you consider as one of the fiercest rival?
I mean, they're all fierce, so I'm not gonna think about anyone.
All right, I can understand that. I can
Yeah.
understand that. But after competing with them or against them, you had the opportunity of being teammates with them. Tell us about that feeling now.
I mean, we didn't see everybody each day, but I mean, being on getting ready for the relay when we all came together as a group, it showed the teammate side of everybody, and it was fun. Going through warm ups and everything. at training, because the last day is when we actually like were all together and we're like, we gotta do this, and it was just really fun being with them. And I can say, like I said, it gets fun over time. So that specific moment was really fun with them. So it's like,
And
teammate vibes when we get together.
right, great. And I can imagine you'd have learned a lot from these ladies who would have been there over a period of time.
Yeah, and it's our own thing, but I learn, see them each day, or every anytime I can. It was really cool. You know, that's how we got closer.
Okay, great. Now we know that sometimes having most of not all everything that you desire, you know, can get to the individual's head. Well, basically, what I'm saying, if you have everything now that you desire as a young person, right?
Hmm.
And sometimes it can get to some of these individual head, right? How did you how did signing a huge deal with Nike made you feel? And the second part of that is that, did you still have the drive to go out and compete and give it your best shot every single day?
I know where you're coming from, but no, it just made me want to dig deeper, want me to go after my goals. It's um, it's definitely better. It made my life better, and I feel like I was always ready. It made me more mature. I know I was mature from a young age, but it definitely like made me into a woman already. I have things to do now. I'm not a child. But no, it's really fun. It just made me want to go after my goals even more because someone is paying you because they believe in you. So I have to do my job now. Like,
Right. So
you can't.
essentially, it did not get to your head. Basically,
Yeah,
it was one of that. Well, basically, it would have driven you to push more and go
yeah,
out there every single day, work hard
because
through
it's my job
practice.
now, you know?
Exactly, exactly. Awesome. All right. Many fans wanted to see you running a lot of sub 11. Okay, the fans. I don't know if you see some comments, especially when athletes are competing. But what do you say to them?
Oh,
They
well, I
want to
don't
see
really
you run a
watch.
lot of sub 11. But what do you say to them at
Yeah,
this
I don't really
particular time?
watch the comments because they don't really. It's not always pretty, but hopefully I'm looking forward to that this year. I've gotten a lot stronger, older. So I'm looking forward to this year and a lot more sub 11s. That's definitely a goal for this season to catch run as many sub 11s as I can. As I can.
Okay, well, we're looking
Yeah.
forward to that, and we'll
Yeah.
be we'll be following up on that as well, because we follow you and we definitely pleased with the progress. Just to add this though, a lot of the fans say that you should switch coach, and I have been telling them it's not something that you should do, because I have seen the progress over the years. And sometimes people forget that you're only 19 years old,
Yeah.
right? So what do you say to those folks?
Yeah, the comments annoy me. I'm 19. I have my time to grow. People are running 10-5 at an older age, and I'm not gonna wake up and run 10-5. It takes time. My coach and I have definitely um, like that's who I see when I get older going through. That's my only coach. So I don't really look at the comments because it's just like nonsense, and it takes time and patience, and I'm getting stronger. I just ran a personal best in my 60 meter, and I'm looking forward to go even lower. But my coach and I, Irvine, I just try not to look at those comments.
Okay, great. Um, all right, so you'd have looked at that. I want you to walk us through that personal best over 60 meters, 7.09 you did a few weekends ago.
Yeah.
You looked sharp. Like you said, you look stronger. Tell us about that.
Well, My coach has been saying that, there's a 7-0 in you based on practice and my times at practice. It's just like it's in there, it just wants to come out. And that the 709 during my prelims just came out of nowhere. And like when I ran it, I was just like, I was shocked at the time, but at the same time, I'm not shocked because I felt great. But not in a prelim, I didn't really expect that. But I was like, the key to a personal best, you just have to be relaxed, hit the gun, dry face, everything. You just have to be relaxed. And throughout that race, I was relaxed and I could feel it. And I just waited because I wasn't first out the blocks. I wasn't first to 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters. I just relaxed and that time came to me. And that's one thing I have to learn to do this season. I'm working on is being relaxed. So
Okay, yeah, being relaxed. All right. So when you're more relaxed, a lot of oxygen go to the
yeah.
muscles so that you can, run faster. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of the last part of your race, would say the last 40 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some folks might say there's a little weakness there, even though you are a very good 200-meter runner. Is it, I would believe that you have plans with your coach to work on that aspect of your race, and has that started this season?
Yes, that's starting. I haven't run a 100 meter yet, so but that we have been working on that. Like I said, it's patience, time to grow. We have weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses, and we take time, and we fix them. So this year, I'm hoping that majority of my races, I don't get caught at 40 or you know tired at 40. But that's one thing I definitely have to work on for this year.
Okay, yes, definitely. All right. Which event do you prefer, the 100 or the 200 meters?
The 100 meters.
So when it comes on to the over distance training, you dread that day, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, I
I
can
think all
imagine.
sprinters do though.
Yes, definitely. So like tell us well, before I ask you that question, people, I want you to get your questions ready. You can start posting your questions in the comment section to Brianna at this time, and we'll try as best as possible to go through as many as possible. Not guaranteeing you that we'll be reading all the messages or the questions, because like I said, um the athlete has to get her rest, right? And I don't want to get a phone call from her coach saying, you need to get her off the line. All right, so tell us, Brianna, which one of those days of workout that you don't like? The 300, the
Anything that
250?
involves like a 300, yeah. But I mean, you have to get it done. But yeah,
All
300s.
right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a little. Well, I mean, during fall training, like when we have a bunch of 300s, I don't think I'd prefer that over like a sprint workout and then you have a 300 at the end. I don't really know. I would have to think about that. I don't know.
But you don't shy away from the workouts, though, right?
No, I can't get out of it.
Well, you can't. You have to do it.
I have to do it. Yeah, it's definitely you have to get stronger.
All right. I'm seeing some Spanish folks in the comment section.
Hmm.
I don't have a translator at the moment, so I can't read that Spanish question. But one coming from Cyan Hall. Brianna, have time to lift some more weights and get stronger. Okay, he's just making a comment on that. All right. AN is saying, Brianna, what is your favorite race you have ever run?
Um, I would say the 200 meter in at World Under 20s. Yeah, I think that one. That's
Okay.
the
Well, let me add something to that. Which
easiest 200.
race? The 200?
Yeah, sorry, did I say the 200 meter? I said the race at under 20. Yeah, the 200 meter race at World Under 20. 200 meter. Yeah, that one.
Okay. So you thought that one was a
My favorite.
well executed one?
Yeah. and it was just like it felt like a fun 200 meter. Usually I don't really like it because I catch the lactic acid at the end, but that race went smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was great, and I loved that race the most.
Okay, great. Well, Karen Higgins, I think she would have answered that question already. What you would you ever consider leaving your coach? I think she answered that one earlier in a question, so I don't think we need to go back through that. All right, J Ross is saying what? Oh, that one jumped. Let me get it on screen. What was it like to run the first leg in that iconic 4x100 in Tokyo last year?
Just a duty call. That's what I came there to do, went there to do, and that's it was really fun. Like I said, learning about the bigger stage, knowing more about my teammates, everything was fun, and I would love to do it again.
Okay. Okay, good. Oh, the person that had this Spanish message up, he's from Peru. He's a
Oh,
fan and he was just saying hi to you,
hi.
Brianna.
Hi.
All right. All right, Jiros, thank you for that translation. All right, Mr. Primovision, welcome. Get the questions in, people. All right. Let me see if this. Okay, yes. Albert Williams, we were looking for a big breakout year for you. What is your objective for this year? Do you see yourself breaking the 10-7 bracket this year?
That's my goal to do that. Get as many sub 11s as I can this year, and we'll see what I can do this year.
All right, cool. So that's one of her goal, Albert. So she's looking to run as many of those sub 11s as possible. We have our friend Barrymore Burley from out of Virgin Islands. He said, "How do you feel competing against Shelly?" And he added that you should keep improving.
Yeah, it's fun. I, push me to run each time I look forward to, getting a personal best. But it takes time and patience. But it's really fun to run against people that you looked up to.
All right, great. Now, in that same championship, Tokyo, observing the race, we realized that, Elaine might have moved a little bit early. What went through your mind?
Everything was so fast. Like it's you can't even replay it back in your head because I tend to do that. I try to replay that same exact moment, but it happens in a relay. We just have this year we're just gonna have to work on it when the time comes, and fix that error and go for the world's record.
Okay, great. Toffee Rudy is asking, other than Shelly, Elaine, and Sharika, which Jamaican young sprinter are you more looking forward to meet at the next trials?
Uh, I'm not really looking on anyone. Just gonna go out there, do my job, and make the team.
You hear that, Toffee Rudy? She's just trying to execute her own race. All right. All
Yeah.
right. Young the Graham is saying, what is your favorite male and female, or who is your favorite male and female athlete?
Could it does it have to be specifically in track and field?
No, well, I
Oh,
think.
there's all time favorite. Okay, athlete. Well, that's track. Okay.
Hmm.
I mean, for the male side, it's obviously Usain Bolt. That's who I looked up to the most, number one, and also female. I mean, as of now, you got to think of yourself as like your favorite. But look, growing up, I did look up to Shelly at Fraser Price. But now you're like, okay, that's your competition. Yeah, you still look up to them, whatever. But you got to think about yourself as your own favorite athlete. Try
Yeah.
to replicate what they did, and so forth.
All right. So, Yankney, She is her favorite athlete.
You gotta think of it like
She's
that.
not a kid anymore. All right, but you were talking about favorite athletes of all time. Just go ahead and answer that aspect. It doesn't have to be track athletes.
Yeah, well, my number one is Usain Bolt. That's who I looked up to first. Serena Williams and Simone Biles, people who I look up to in different
Hmm.
sports, and what they've done and done, outside of the sport as well. And
Okay,
I like them as
awesome.
a person. Yeah.
All right, all right. Trying to see if I find any more question. All right. We she answered that question about the 10 sevens. Not a question. But the Fresh God is saying, Bribi, continue putting in the hard work. Let me put up that on the
Okay.
screen. It's an encouragement.
Oh, thank you.
Continue putting in the hard work. The times will all fall in place soon. Enough love.
Thank
Well
you.
said, Fresh God. Well said. What is your favorite sports besides track and field?
I enjoy watching gymnastics. I enjoy watching it. It's really cool. I think it's the coolest sport ever. Just seeing what they can do, and it looks hard, and I know it takes a lot of hard work. So that's like I love watching that one.
All right, so I know understand that the liking of Simone Biles, right?
Yeah. It's
So
just really
I
cool.
guess you watch a lot of that, a lot of her.
Yeah.
All
A
right,
lot.
good. And again, Anne is asking, what is your long-term career goal? Is it a specific time you want to run, or a specific medal that you would prefer to win at a specific championship, whether it is um, World Championship or the Olympic Games?
Get as many medals as I can from the Olympics and the World Championship, and to be specific, gold medals. You know, that's what I came here to do. That's what I want to do. That's my job. So I'm going for the highest thing I can get.
All right, good. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll be looking forward. A matter of fact, and I know you each year that athletes and coach meet, they set specific target. What is the target for? I'm gonna jump to the World Championship, because you probably have your targets in phases, or step by step. But I'm gonna jump to the World Championship. What's the target there for that competition?
Well, to be the youngest, well, I don't know if I'd be the youngest. No, I'd be probably, no, I can't be the youngest. But to get a medal in an individual event to come back home, any color medal, I'll be satisfied because I've done it at a young age. But that's definitely come home probably three medals. I don't know, two. I just to specifically get a medal in the individual event.
Okay, that's a good goal to
Yeah.
have set, and I'm sure, certain that you're working towards that. All right, so one of our erudites member is saying idols now become your rivals. Those persons you normally could look up to, you are competing against them. And another encouraging word here: you are the future sprint queen of Jamaica and the
Thanks.
world. Keep focused. All right, that's Amaru
Thank you.
Neater. Thanks for that one. Um, all right, Shauna Gooden with a question. How do you stay focused with the social media now having an impact on athletes' mental health? I think that's a pretty good question.
Yeah, that is a great question. I try to not read as many negative comments. And I have things, friends to just talk to just distract me from social media. When the time, when you want to come off your phone, you just come off your phone. But I would say I have a pretty strong mental health. I don't let things or words get to me. So I think that's a plus. Even though I know, social media can be a really cruel place, but it's best to like stay off of it sometimes or give yourself a break when you feel like you need to give yourself a break.
Okay, yes, that's a good way coping mechanism to avoid some of the negative darts that are thrown at athletes from time to time.
Mhm.
Now, Annie's saying if you weren't a sprinter, what track and field event would you consider doing?
Um, I don't see myself doing long distance. I think I would have been like a long jumper or a hurler. That counts as sprints, no? That's not a sprint because it's a
Yeah,
hurdle.
the hurdling is a sprinting event.
I would probably say long jumper. So I
B-
don't.
Um, by the way, have you ever considered trying out the hurdles, or
Oh,
have you done it
I
before?
jumped over a few when I was younger, but when I was like focused on my thing, I was just like, I can't just go switch events. No, and that's the hurdling. You have to think about running and jumping. So it's just like, let me just focus on just running for the without any obstacles in my way. So that makes it easier.
Okay. All right. Travis Winfield is asking, what was the feeling for you? What was the expression when you see 10.54 seconds for yourself? I would believe that you watched that race.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. It's 10:05. Someone finally reached 10:05, and I got to be in the race. So that was pretty, shocking to me, as you can see. So it was really nice to see that.
Okay, good. Someone is saying on the track, it seems as if you and Elaine Thompson era has a very good relationship. Is that so?
Yeah, I get along with everyone pretty well, and Elaine's a really nice teammate. So I got to, you know,
All right.
go with her and like her. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So people, she has a good relationship with every one of her teammates. Don't get it twisted. All right. Um, do you see yourself breaking the world record?
That's the goal. We all have goals to be the best we can. Pretty sure everyone wants to be the greatest in any sport, greatest in general. So that's in reach. That's in mind.
Yeah. So
Get
people,
after it. To go after it.
so one of Brianna's goal is to actually break that world record. I would hope that I'll be alive to see that, because for a Jamaican to have it, it would be awesome. You know what I mean? We need to get that one off the books, right? All right. When next do you compete?
I'm
Sam Allen is
actually not
asking.
sure. Hopefully sometime in end of February or early March. I'm not sure as yet. So yeah, that's what I have to look about soon.
All right. In terms of the world indoor, you have plans to go to that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Awesome. All right. Let me find another question. Uh, 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 DJ Mooney from Grenada is saying all the best, Bree.
Thank you.
Love from Grenada. A matter of fact, as I see the name Bree, um, one person came in earlier, Shireen Sherwood, and says that you should consider uh doing a clothing line with the name Bree Bree. So it is something that you could consider. I think she said about some tops and jeans or something of the sort.
Okay, I gotta find a logo first.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
All right. Do you see yourself going sub 7 this season in the 60 meters?
that's what I could hope to do. Just PR each race and get the best time I can possibly get.
All right. All right. Finding some more questions. Hello, Brianna. Love your performance recently, but always too. Looking forward to seeing you at the World Championship. That's from Michael Gordon.
Thank you.
All right. Young Graham is saying if you have to choose which one you would rather become an Olympic champion or a world champion.
Um, I mean, both. We would always want both, but I mean, I would say an Olympic champion in an individual event.
Okay,
Yeah.
you think that carries more weight?
Yeah. A lot more weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you running any 200 meters this season? Or
Yes.
you plan to?
That's a part of my events that I do.
All right. Good going so far. People, please remember to like the stream. Like the stream. All right. So this one is from Toffee Rudy. Briana, you made us proud. I replayed your under 20 races in Finland tons of time. I'm looking forward to see you in Oregon. I live in Palm Beach, Florida, so I've been following you since high school.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Toffee Rudy is a big fan.
Thanks, Happy Rudy.
All right. Rico Dane is saying, in training, do you have a training partner, male or female, to train and gauge yourself with? And the second part of the question is, how would you rate your start at this time?
I do have a younger teammate. She came from Canada. Um, so it's me and her. And how would I rate my start at this time? My start can definitely use work. Over the season, I'll tend to it as well as my finishing of my races.
All right, good. Sunflower is saying it would be good to see you on the 4x1 at Penn Relays, USA versus the world. Any plans for that?
If they're having pen relays, definitely. Yeah, it's all. I've never got to run at pen relays before, only watched. So it'd be great if I could be on the pen relay team.
All right, people, you see some questions coming in about the world indoors. Yes, Brianna is planning to go to that event. All right. Tyreek Taylor, do you believe any of the Tyreek Taylor? That name sounds familiar. Do you believe any of the world records will go this year? Which and by who?
Um, Anything is possible. Anyone can break it. Um, each and every event has, it's it's lately world records have just been breaking like crazy. So you never know who can surprise you in which event this year or who can do it. So I feel yeah, there's gonna be world records being broken this year, and pretty much you know maybe all events. I don't know, but the sprint events, yeah, it's definitely looking like that in
Okay.
both male and female.
All right. Um, where did that question go? Oh, okay, I found you. All right. Dr. Hero is saying, "Hi, Brianna. I'm always a big admirer of big fan admiring of well, I can't say what the person is saying, but the person is saying admiring of you. Keep up the positive energy going forward."
Thank
That's
you.
from Dr. Hero.
Thanks.
All right, Hollywood Rick is saying, Brianna, why did you choose to run for Jamaica instead of the United States when you were born in the USA?
I answered it this that was probably one of the first or second questions. But I grew up in a Jamaican household, and I grasped onto the Jamaican culture quickly, and that's where the love of track and field is really.
All right. We have a super chat here from Sean Ellis. Sean Ellis, thanks much for that super chat. Brianna the Kid Williams, this Billy is faster than Billy the Kid. All right, Sean. Big up yourself for that one, Sean. All right. If you have the opportunity to set up a 4x100 meters relay team, who do you have to run on each leg and why? Hey, them question. But let me hear if Brianna would answer that one.
I really ran on the dream team for the women 4x1, so I wouldn't change a thing, nothing at all.
All right. Lucien Black is saying, I guess you would have logged this. What's the fastest you have ever run? Whether it is in training or competing.
fastest I've ever run.
All right. Say for example, you do a 100 in training. How fast was it, or a 300? I guess that's what the
Um,
person is asking.
I would say my 60 meters um, during training. I ran like 6'8" in training in my 60 meters. But every time I run 60 meters during training, my goal is to go for 6'9", 6'8". So definitely one of my 6'8" performances.
Okay. So you have run like sub 7 in training in
Yeah,
the
I've run
60?
6'8" before in training.
Okay. All right. Leon Price is asking if you have any plans of running in Jamaican meets. I doubt that. I think I take that
Yes,
one for her. I don't
yeah.
think she's running in Jamaica unless it is the national trials.
I will be competing in Jamaica this year at several track meets. That's on the calendar.
Say that again.
It's on the calendar.
Oh, it's on the calendar.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good. Wow. Which one of the meets you'll be competing at?
I don't know yet. I have to go through it and see.
Okay, okay. You'll have
The
to
plan
check your
is to
itinerary.
run in Jamaica before trials.
Oh, before trials. Okay. All right. So I got that one in my face, people. I guess Leon Price is saying, Coach, what were you thinking? All right. Do you see yourself better in the 22.5 to maybe 22.1 this year in the 200
Yeah, I
meters?
would definitely love to improve on my 200 meter this year. Um, Hopefully, I can get down in the low 22s.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm trying to see. We have seen a few of our top sprinters open the season with a 400 meters. Will you ever see will we ever see that from you, or is it that a no for you?
It's not a no. I just have to fit that into my schedule. I do over distance at training, so yeah, still get the benefit at training.
All right. This one is from Richard Stevens, all the way in UK. How could the sport promote itself even better? Also, how do you respond to praise and criticism? I think she answered that part already. Which
Yeah.
inspires you more, and why?
Sorry, repeat that.
Let me put it on the screen. I
Yeah.
think. All right. How could the sport promote itself even better? That's track and field. And also, how do you respond to praise and criticism, and which inspires you the more, and why?
I think the sport's going a better way. Everyone's starting to look forward to watching track and field again. There's a lot of competition and a lot of talents, and there's a lot of talent that people are looking at around the world. So track and field is definitely on the come up. Um, Praise, how do I respond to praise and criticism? Yeah, I don't really like to dwell on what negative comments people put. I really don't look on that, and if I do, like, I'll just delete it out of my face or whatever. So, but it's always love and support from people, and I appreciate that. There's always good people out there, and
All
the
right, good.
praise inspires me
Mhm,
more
mhm.
because they people look up to you. They love watching you. So just having them thought of mine before my race is like you gotta do it for them as well, make them happy.
All right. This one is coming from Grogu, and it's a praise. Briana, you are a blessing to Jamaica. We love you. May Jehovah God's rich blessing be with you.
Oh,
Future
thank
Olympic
you.
100-meter gold medalist.
Thank you.
Now, let me put that on the screen for you to see as well.
Thanks. Girl.
Yes, Owen, I take it back quick and fast. I got that one all over my face. I have to admit it. I didn't, to be honest, I did not envision Brianna competing in Jamaica this year. But that's how it is. Sometimes you get them wrong, right? All right. Rico Dane again. Do you have a Jamaican charity, or will you be doing any community or school charity anytime
I
soon?
just had a giveaway for Christmas. Um, I'm looking forward to more building um, more during the year and giving back even more each year.
Okay. Yeah. So people, she has been doing stuff, and there is more to come. Michael is saying if you run 6.8 in the 60 meter, you are definitely a 10.7 sprinter. Brianna, can't wait to crown you queen of the sprints. They are holding your space for you now.
Yeah, I want to come up.
That's from Michael. All right, the DMV Basin. Can you ask her how will she be preparing against top 200-meter sprinters like Gabby Thomas and the Namibians such as Christine Mboma? I think she has, she spoke about um, doing more 200 and, well, you go ahead, Brenna, if you are obliged to answer that question.
Yeah, the 200 definitely has gotten a lot, hotter this year. But times I think someone can get close to the world record this year. Um, but I do look forward to running the 200s with them, especially the Olympic champions in the Gabby Thomas and then maybe in Adelaide Thompson, who I think can really break the world record in 200 meter this year. Looking how it's going so far.
All right, yes. Now, Anne has another question. How do you feel about trash talk rivalries?
I don't really try to listen to it really. It doesn't really affect me.
All right. You're getting a lot of praise in here, Brenna. Hello, Brenna. You made us proud. Continue to shine like a star. Always a big fan of you. Who inspired you more? Do you have a
um,
training partner? Well, yeah, she answered that part as well. She
yeah.
has a training partner. But who inspired you more?
Well, I mean, watching Usain Bolt, like I said, I definitely enjoyed watching him at each time he was on the track and learning about him.
All right. So this is one that is coming up that you have to, well, that's if you had one. What has been your most challenging experience in track and field? And how did
Um,
you overcome that challenge?
you know, just mental health and injuries. We're gonna have to all go through that, and as you get older and you go through it, you learn more and you have more patience. So, I mean, last I had a few ups and downs and a lot of downs, and I just have to get. I had to check my mental health first, and slowly get back into the groove of things. And it definitely it takes a toll sometimes, but you just gotta be like, you gotta snap back into reality. So and especially injuries, because early season of last year, I was dealing with a lot of injuries. And I'm glad that I'm over it now, but it was definitely taking a toll on me because I was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to my goals this year or what I want to do due to an injury. But luckily, I overcame it, and got stronger.
All right. We often hear athletes make mention of them getting stronger. I want you to explain to the fans out there. Is it because you lift more weights? Is it because you do more over distance? Is it because you do a lot more core work? Explain to the fans out there.
It takes time, and each day you run or you go in the gym, you get stronger. So you're building muscles, you're building speed, you're, I wouldn't say necessarily not only muscles, but you're just getting older and getting stronger. Yeah,
All right.
a big part, definitely in the gym, but also on the track as well.
All right. Awesome. All right. So J Ross again is saying, do you think that you'll be a part of the 4x1 quartet in the upcoming World Champs? And if so, will you be gunning to help smashing that world record?
Yeah, it'd be a great opportunity to be on the 4x1, the great 4x100 meter team this year again. That's definitely a goal of mine to be back and smashing the world record.
All right. How do you feel right now being the fastest Jamaican female at this point for 2022? Over 60 meters.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, it's still early, but it's nice knowing, for this year I'm up there because last year definitely wasn't like that, and I was dealing with a lot. So it gives me hope and courage to know, and I have something to go after for this year.
Awesome. And you have plans on going on the Diamond League circuit this year too, right?
Correct. Yes.
Um, all right, Britannia, she would have answered that question already. What's your favorite? I tell you, these people are really something else. Someone is asking, what's your favorite hair color or style to run in? Tokyo hair was so cute.
Yeah, that was really fun. I don't know if I have a favorite, but I do enjoy, putting on a show for hair colors and stuff and what kind of style I'll do next. But I don't think I have a favorite. I don't know. Actually, I would say that the green and yellow would be definitely a favorite of mine because it's something I haven't done before. So, well, actually, I have done before when I was really, really young.
Hmm.
But to go on like the biggest stage definitely was fun.
Okay, great. All right. Michael is saying, keep being that steely, mental, tough athlete. It's amazing how strong and calm you are at the starting line. You inspire confidence always. My money on you always. All
Thanks.
right, Michael. Michael seems like he's a betting man, somebody Grogu is saying, I see Jamaica finishing 1, 2, 3, 4 at the world champs. Hope you medal.
Thank you.
I have all right. Briana Woodism is saying I have just one favor. What's that? Park anywhere. Oh. I have just one favor. Could you please smoke that girl's pack anywhere you come across her this season? That's all I ask of you. And I guess you know who he's talking, right?
Yep.
All right. All right. She answered that already. I know your family is Jamaican, but can you speak the Jamaican dialect? I would love to hear you say a few words before you go off.
I can, but I just don't need to. Yeah, I can. I can. I can when I want to.
All right. All right. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What's your view on intersex competing with female? Do you think they should be allowed to compete?
Um, I would say they definitely have an advantage, but I don't like to talk about it that much. But sometimes I don't think it's fair. You know, I don't think
Okay.
it's fair, but I don't have much say on it.
All right.
So
Yes,
I
I
guess.
understand. I understand. I understand. Definitely. All right. Humble warrior, you are Brianna. Continue to work hard and dedicate yourself, and you will be rewarded.
Thanks.
I just asked a question, Grogu. What's the problem? All right. Greetings from Scotland, Brianna. Did Brianna compete in No, she didn't compete in NCAA. If yes, no. So we don't have to continue that aspect. Yeah, man, it's a tough. If it's a touchy topic indeed.
Yeah.
I don't like that question. Yeah, yeah. It's a touchy one. I just came to say hi. All right. So, being that there's no more questions, and we have been on like for uh, about 1 hour. I think that's good enough. for Brianna, unless she desire to stay a little bit longer. All right. Brianna, it was indeed a pleasure having you here on the coach's desk. All right. It was just relaxing, just to see you here talking to the fans, answering questions and so forth. And we're pretty much closer to what your plans are in terms of your goals for this year, your overall goal in the sport and so forth. So
Mhm.
we definitely appreciate you stopping by. Is there anything that you'd want to say, like in your final thoughts? You can shout out anyone that you want to shout out. Where can the fans find you on social media and so forth?
Yeah.
The floor is now yours.
Oh, and thank you to everyone who came on and joined and supported. I really enjoyed this talk, so thank you for having me. It was great to, let everyone, a lot of supporters know what's going on for this season and what I have in mind or what I have in store. And I will definitely put out, um, not, I would say a schedule, but not really a schedule, but the next time I have my meets and where they're going to be and when it is. But I'm not sure of it yet, and I'm definitely running in Jamaica before my trials, hopefully a few times. So I'll definitely put that out on my Facebook page, my fan page, Briana Nicole Williams. I will definitely, sort that out and see where I'm running next.
All right. And is there any advice you'd want to share with some of those up and coming young talents in Jamaica?
Yeah, there's gonna be good and bad times, but don't let the bad times, make stray you away from the sport, or anything you want to do, but continue to be use that, that bad time to bring you back up and to show you that, you're gonna go through things, but not everything's gonna be pretty, and to have patience to continue to work hard.
All right. So, people, there you have it. Brianna Nicole Williams. She joined the coach's desk, and it was indeed a very good conversation. Thanks very much, Brianna.
Thank
And
you for
get
having
your
me.
rest because
Will do.
the work never stop. You have to go tomorrow early.
No,
All
not
right.
tomorrow. I have a day off tomorrow.
Oh, you have a day off tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah, I have
okay,
a day off
cool.
in between the weeks. So Thursday.
Oh, your day off is normally Thursdays.
No, my day off is Wednesday. So I
Oh,
would go
tomorrow's.
Thursday.
Oh man,
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday.
tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, it
Hmm.
is. All right. So, well, do what you do. Get your errands run on your day off, and just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So, just continue to do what you're doing, Brianna, and
Thank you.
we again appreciate you for being here. All right.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Bye,
man. You're
everybody.
welcome. Bye bye. Yes, and thanks to our coach as well, Otto Bolden, for making that connection. Sean is saying, "What are your training days like? Do you train in the mornings, evenings, or both?" Seriously, Sean, you missed it. Jason Guna, what I said, coach changed his mind. Coach changes his mind. So yeah, people, thanks very much for tuning in. But it is good. Some of the Jamaicans are doing well on the circuit. I must tell you as well that um Omar McLeod is in a new camp at the moment. Yes, he's in a new camp. Definitely, definitely is in a new camp. It's an Olympic training group, and the coach of the group, the lead coach of the group, actually um indicated that he is actually there, and you know we would have known that information. Big up yourself, Jason Gruner. Oh, we have let's talk with Dr. Greg in the building. Dr. Greg, much respect, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Definitely appreciate that. We just want to go for a few more minutes. Probably to the 2 hour mark. Just have some talk about track and field because we've seen some great things happening on the track. Yes, Fresh God. Yeah, man. Me know I like that one here, you know. Definitely, definitely. And that's what we are always saying, you know. You see, these this platform has taught me something that most times some of these athletes, especially if they're not in the limelight, we know Briana is a world champion already, Olympic gold medalist. So she's in the spotlight. So it is good to know that, you know, we can get the athletes on these platforms to interact with the fans, because that is key. The fans play a very important part, and to know that they can stop by, you know, and to interact with the fans, that's a plus. Yeah. So we definitely would want to have more of these athletes on. So if you're listening, athletes, if you're watching, if we hit you up on your social media handles, please oblige, right? Because when you get into the heart of the fans, trust me, you can't go wrong for them. You know what I mean? So definitely. Um Let me see some of the comments there again. Yeah, Mikey Ballin, big up yourself. Thanks, man. Yes, yes, Dr. Greg, big up yourself. Um, yeah, man, that's Greg. That's Greg Owen. He was on the show. Didn't you remember? Or don't you remember? Wayne Evans, yeah, man, big up yourself. Rob Smith is saying Omar need to talk to Dr. Greg. Yes, he has a mentorship program. But sometimes if person Dr. Greg, share with us in the comment section. Do athletes just reach out to you or you reach out to them? I think I'd asked you that question, but I can't recall the answer right now. All right, Fresh, big up yourself. Who did me saying he's just putting in the kettle card? Big up yourself, Dre Ross. And Dre, anyway, that big up yourself. People know that the Reggae Girls game is coming up, and we'll be, we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Yeah. Omar need to come home to train. You think so? Claudine, you know I missed some of your comments though, Claudine. CD, me a pre that you give the guys eye candy. So why me cannot get to interact with Ravel? All right, Claudine. We are going to try. We are going to try. But you see, Claudine, remember there has been a lot of male personalities that came on this program, you know. It's only two females we have, you know. No. Let me backtrack on that. There are a lot of females that came on, but in the last few months, only two, Yasmin and Briana. Don't get jealous now, Claudine. You know when your time coming, it's coming. You know. All right, the athletes are afraid to support their own Jamaican. Not sure why. Oh, that's the issue, Dr. Greg. Oh, but if it was someone else, then definitely they would have approached them. Interesting. Interesting. Rob Smith is a coach. He's saying athletes, but he means Rob Smith. Don't worry yourself, man. Shelly. I can say Shelly will be on in due time. Nothing beats time, my friend. Yeah. Richard Stevens. It's great for the future of the sport's popularity, for sure. CD. Yeah, man. Protect Brianna at all costs. Yeah, man. I think our coach will definitely remember. You know, if you notice, while growing up, Brianna was well taken care of by her coach. So I don't believe that he would do anything now to jeopardize her. None at all. So big up to Otto. I would love to see a Veronica Campbell Brown interview. All right, Jerome. If you have a link to Veronica Campbell Brown, VCB, just link me up. Oh, you didn't see that show? Yeah, man. Dr. Greg was on the show some time ago, so you can go back in the archives, that digital library, and watch that one. Some are not ready for the change. Okay. Okay. So they will stay away. We need to support them anyway. That's true, Dr. Greg. But in a situation like this though, would you reach out to an athlete, for example, Omar McLeod? Grogu, big up yourself. Bless up Gary Lynch. Jay, anyway, that cloud, easy, Mikey Ballin. Mikey Ballin. I name the sound familiar too. The ladies having a fast start this season. Do you think they can keep it up to World Championship? Of course. Of course. You see, sometimes you see them running fast. I don't think some coaches make adjustment to their training just to do the 60 meters. No. Well, probably I wouldn't, but some probably make the adjustment for indoors, but some just don't because they are preparing the athletes. The main objective is actually a world championship. A positive lifestyle. Big up yourself and welcome again, man. That is so true. It is a cultural mindset in Jamaica. Yes, that is true. A king never get crowned in his own town. Yeah, yeah, man. So like up the live, people. Like up the live. If you are here and you have not done so, please do so. This one in the HX Books coach platform will get load up. We need Sherika next and some of our past champion and runner to hear how things progressing. Yeah, man. All of that in the pipeline. Trust me. I had a conversation with a past champ athlete, a very um um one that light up the stadium in the past. Yes, man. So we are in touch with that individual. Is just to set the time. So yes, Rico Dean, we're doing what we have to do, man. Everton Jackson, big up yourself. You could probably make any short sprint team in any country, yet you choose to compete for the country with the toughest team to make. Have you ever had second thought? Oh, Everton, she gone already. Everton Jackson, Briana gone, man. And I think that question was asked. I asked that question, I think, in the early part of the interview. Yes. Oh, what thirsty God. I can't freshen our deal it so. The man say fresh man, not thirsty. Richard Stevens said, Tiddlywinks. Why so far have athletes been what that? Reticent to take opportunities to be interviewed? I don't know. To be honest, some of these sports stars they don't like the media because of past experience. And if their approach and they say that, obviously we have to understand. Well, I have to understand. I've had encounters where I spoke to people and they just don't want to be in the media because of what transpired. You know, persons might misquote them and stuff like that. But what I use is that they will be on a live platform like this. So nobody, it's not like we're going to record it and then reproduce. It's a live. So anything they say is what they say on the live. So that's what I really use. That's most times I try as best as possible to have a live conversation, because it works better than, just to have a recorded conversation and, editing, you can put it the way that you want to. And these are some of the things that they are pretty much afraid of. Pristine, big up yourself. Tri-State. All right, the whole Tri-State in the building. Big up yourself. And people, just remember, if you're new, you need to hit the subscribe button and be a part of the Coach's Desk family. Gear Lynch, the 60-meter is groundwork. Yes. I saw the boy I moved from interview start. The way you have welcomed the athletes onto coaches desk has been welcoming and inclusive. All the best going forward. Yes, Richard. Absolutely. But Richard, the man, they must say your question them too long enough. From what do you hear that they must say you come in some tiddlywinks, double barrel questions, I'm certain you would have seen the comments, Richard. Claudine, no worry yourself, man. Chalo, Claudine. Wait say a fresh God make you talk say no Claudine. Fresh God. What is him? Where's Shutter when we need him? I tell you, remember he's not Shutter anymore. No, he is brain drain with him. So you have to address him. He said that name is too strong for a man of his caliber. It's not a very good marketing name. Coach, you have the big link to Shelly. So when she coming on, don't worry yourself, Pierce Spot. Don't worry yourself. Time. You can't rush time. Yeah? Fresh God, everybody catch it tonight, Why me I tell you? Fresh God, you can't hide from that one. Where so the capo was caught ball watching Jairus. Yeah man, the capo did a ball watch tonight, Claudine. Trust me. Where say Richard I practice to write our next novel. Hey, you know easy. All right, a positive lifestyle, coach's desk. Are you sure about that? They will be on your platform. Jamaican athletes don't seem to get it. That's part of the reason why they are not marketable for international brands. That's true. Positive lifestyle. And that's what I was saying. The interaction with the fan is good. No, because of this is the era of social media. Then a lot of people will log on, watch them. They'll follow them on their platform. They will know what is happening, ins and out of well, they're not gonna give away a lot of information, you know, because of course you saw how coy Briana was, which rightfully so, because she can't say a lot, you know what I mean? But yes, I believe that they should positive lifestyle. I believe that they should develop that relationship with the fan base. Yeah. All right, Michelle McCullough, you can't expect to be a world class athlete and avoid media. They just need training. It's unavoidable, yes, but some just don't. Some just don't. Coach, try and get Chris Taylor before he gets his first individual medal. I tell you, not tough, Rudy. Chris Taylor was the first person that I interviewed on this channel, Coach's Desk. The first person. Yeah, if you search the archives of this channel, he was the first individual. So yeah, we'll probably need to get him back for a fresh interview. Yeah, but he was one of the first person. Athletes need to get speech training in high school. Media is a part of the space. That's true. That is so true. Uno go and keep uno wandering eyes off of her. Me know where uno thing, but it nah go work. All right, so first you got the matter. I'm here. Just saw that Brianna is going to be on. Really? You're late, Extreme. She's off. She was on. She's off. So you probably have to rewatch the interview. Big up yourself, Karumi. Michelle McCullough, indeed, when they suddenly get to the top, they cannot publicly communicate in a proper manner to meet their athletic performance. That's true. And that's why I think Shelly is so loved, Cause Shelly we talk from now till a morning. No disrespect, Shelly. But we know say you're a very good talker. Not just a long talker, but you speak well. Yeah. And yeah, it sometimes it's a team that you have around you, positive lifestyle. Yeah, man, the team plays that role. Get you all worked up to do things like these. A part of me unique style and flavor CD. Trust me though, I can mix it up with some shorter questions to cater to a variety of taste. I trust the mental process and humor of fellow commenters. Yeah, man, we know say you know have tiddlywink skin, Richard. We know that, man. And you know say sometimes I trouble you. So no, don't change up because that a show say your mental toughness is not there. Be who you are. And don't say it says because of the people. Coach, are you saying Shelly is hey Owen, behave yourself, Owen. When anything when me say about Shelly, me no want you comment on it, Owen. Seeing? Coach, as Navis tell me two Jamaican male sprinters we have coming through. Well, I think what's his name? Oblique Civil ran a personal best in the 400 meters over the weekend, and that's a good indicator of where he is at. He should come through, and there might be another, but I'm not certain if I could put a name to it right now, Karu. But look out for um the man from Racers, Oblique Civil. Fox, Ree Shelley, and Bree coming right here. Yeah, man, we just need to make the link, with Mommy Rocket. Yeah, man. Definitely will be rewatching, coach, but a Shelley smile captivate them, coach. Boss man, leave Shelley name out of this now. Claudine said, Owen is the king of thirst. Jeez, probably I need to get him some richest roots, Claudine. Olive Gallimore. I would listen to Shelly Ann for hours. Absolutely. Olive. Shelly are the boss. Remember now, put her in your review anywhere you book her. Put her in your review. What can football learn from Jamaican athletes? Everything blessed, all good. What? Well, they could take a few lessons from the format because every single stage there is some sort of competition, a developmental stage competition. Yeah. So that's something that they could look at, Richard. That's all I ask of you. Who you asking that Buddhism? Coach Sachin Dennis is also one to what? Yes, I totally forget him. That's right, Claudine. You see, that's why I need you people around, because you help me. What happened to O'Hara? Well, O'Hara competed. He's saying he's stronger and better. He's at a better place mentally. So I saw him over the weekend competing. Um, yeah, we expect to see him, doing well this year. Hopefully. 6 likes to 200 likes, people. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Owen, coach, according to Giovanni, that roots didn't work for you, hence you were sick. That had nothing to do with the roots, my friend. You didn't even know what was wrong with me. Did Giovanni told you that? Or tell you that? Anyways, a positive lifestyle. Usain Bolt is still doing well. Why? It's past performance. Yes, but more so because of his authentic and down to earth personality. Yes. What about the sprinter from Stets? Would you consider him an up and coming star? Yes, you're talking Sachin Dennis. Yes, he's training with Shelley right now. CD, although I'm still wondering if he'll run for Jamaica. He's currently training with Ford. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Training with Julian Ford, Shelley, and the whole works. I know she's not Jamaican, but please get Gabby Thomas next. Of course, Gabby Thomas is Jamaican. J. Ross from over Portmore. Gabby Thomas, oh yeah, talk say. She's Jamaican. Listen to me. Most of those black Americans that you see competing in sports, they have some Caribbean link. I kid you not. So Gabby is Jamaican, Jairus. I am not seeing Dijo. Where is he? He's training. That's all I'm seeing. Training videos from Dijo. But no hurdles or I run now or him change again. No, he's I think he's doing the hurdles. 4 likes to go, people. Yes, Gabby Thomas is Jamaican, Jairus. You didn't know that? That's why Fresh God says it's your source of thirst. So it blocked your view. Oh boy, that one is a big one. 3 likes to go, people. 3 likes. All right, Richard again with that 2 questions. How important or seriously have Jamaican fans taken indoor championships? I don't think they take it seriously, Richard. Training opportunities for the outdoor season. Or does every competition matter? Um, uh, I don't know if Jamaicans take the indoor championship. What you'd say? Serious? I don't know. I can't answer that one, to be honest. I've never heard the Jamaicans head over heels for the indoors. But when the athletes compete and do well, you know you're gonna hear the praises. No, Toughy Rudy, I've not heard of Matisney. I know he was at FSU. Still no word. Yes, Karoom, he has more to give. 2 likes to go, people. If you have not liked the stream, we have 2 likes before we reach a 200 mark. 2 likes. 2 likes. Once you enter the stream, hit that like button. Sean Ellis. Hold on, let me see if I can drop the link to see if anybody want to jump on. We have about 15 minutes. All right, there you go. I'm not going to pin it. At coach, is the Claudine in the chat a former track athlete? Ask her now. Claudine, you used to run track. I'm always under control, man. Sean Ellis. She said no, Sean. Boy. Man say Claudine can't even stand up straight. Owen, why you listening Claudine like that? All right. Hey, I need to put this one on screen, you know. People, people. We're borrowing that from Teddy Lee Gray. People. I'm borrowing that one from Teddy Lee Gray. Fresh. Leave the argument there fresh and look on the screen. Jason, where are you? Look on the street. Look on the screen. Claudine, look on the screen. This look like a showdown. Dre anywhere that need, Cause if one particular person come on this show, it mash up everything win already in a Dre. So coach said, Dre saying, Coach, I interviewed Yasmin and you went for Bree. Now I gotta step up my game. Dre any weather. Owen said, do you wanna be that guy? Yes, Richard, I believe so. Could I expand on that? Rather flippant answer. The beast has been more paused than claws of recent years. No man. Remember, Richard, he had a very bad injury. He was in good shape until he did not know that there was this appendix situation. That he had to do immediate surgery upon arrival in Jamaica. So let's see what he'll do this year. I'm not counting it. People counted him out last year, Richard, that him not gonna qualify. Man, qualify for the team. So let's see. Let's see. Yes, Stefan, right? No worry, no sell, man. Anybody with Dre come with it, Charles Bama, big up yourself. Anybody that Dre is coming with, it's when me draw that card the fresh. The game zero, Dre think he's gonna unlock the new level. When I draw that card, the game zero. Tell him again, yeah, fresh. Tell him again. Yeah, man. She liked the Bree comment though. Yes, Art Dog. She liked that one. The clothing line. That's what Jairus called it. Jay going for Shakari. If he can get that girl, me I tell her, Jason, me give me winnings. But me have my trump card. And me tell her say me draw that trump card game zero. Jason, that would be the end of his YouTube career. Yo, you mean Dre? No man. You mean Owen? No man, that wouldn't end him career, man. The channel would have blow up. Trust me. 100,000 views easily. Yeah, man. 100,000 views easily, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jason. Owen don't know what going on, man. Owen, yeah. No, Owen, you don't know what is happening at all. Yes, Alien would have a shut down. The thing would have blow up, man. Trust me. So I don't know what Owen is talking about. Owen don't know what going on, man. Um, I like how Daniel Williams look for the season so far. Early days, but she indicated that she's stronger and faster. So apparently, we're seeing back the old ants, Daniel Williams, and she seems like she's happy again. She's enjoying what she's doing. So that's a good look. You know, when the athletes are injured, you know, they probably sometimes get miserable, don't know what to do, sort of want to give up. But you know, good to know that they have good people in their corner. You know. Mm-hmm. Big up Ilian. Fire for leaving out the double. Fire. Who you burn fire upon Richard? Yourself. Oh, and no follow tracks. Big up yourself, man. That's why you have to come out. Hey, coaches this can educate you, man. So we do the football and we do the tracks, people, because we believe we have something to offer in both sports, you know? Definitely. And when we drop the tracks video them, Owen, you need to watch them so you can know what is happening. CD, he will need to a lot of high grade and he would get that girl easy. Uh-huh. Paul Marriott, your trump card with that. Of course, Paul Marriott. That, certainly. Him can't, all if him go for that girl, him still can't beat me. Sub versus. Ooh, what a prospect on here. Not the track. All right, Richard, it ain't easy. Daniel is up here too. Yeah, man. That's what I've seen. Hold on, let me check. Let me check. Fresh. Last time I checked, it was 64. 68 fresh. A good look at distance. Court de Montague saying Andres is on fire too. Yes, Brittany is doing well. Um, definitely. We think she has a lot to offer and achieve this year. The double girl don't have much charisma as Saf or Sha, so the pull would be less. Yeah. CD, if him draw for Ilian, then it's a draw. I don't know. You hear what Michelle McCullough said? Claudine, check that one there. Claudine, Claudine H. I'm giving you the duty to make the link to your favorite player. So Claudine, that is your duty to get the boss over here. Claudine.
Look, coach's desk. Big up, big up. Tune in. Best things, man.
Claudine, there it is. So you have a duty now if you go get the boss, you know? If all the athletes stays healthy, the ladies 100 and 100 meet ladies 100 meters. No, the ladies don't run 110 hurdles. The ladies run 100-meter hurdles. The men run the 110 hurdles. Yes, Claudina, you're duty to go get him. Come on to the show. Your duty. So may I give you an assignment, Claudine. So take up that opportunity, Claudine, to get the boss over here. What happened to Johnny? You know, that's a very. I need to find out, you know. I need to find out. Let me see if we can make a link. Hold on. Thanks for hearing my request, coach. Which request? What is him? I don't know what you're talking about now. I told you I didn't hear. What are you making reference to? CD, that was a glimpse, but I have a London trip that was put off because of COVID. All right, Paula Donaldson, big up yourself. Dre, just get Sidney McLaughlin and him can't talk to you. Jeez, wanna dig deep, you know, man. Y'all are digging deep. Tiddlywinks, come on, we're not 2 minutes to go. Look how long the link
I'm,
drop, Richard.
I'm always surprised that how people not come on faster than this. We have the question related to this very point. First of all, CD,
Hold
good
on,
evening.
hold on. Rico Dane, which question may I sidestep? Let me run back. Go ahead. Oh, me just see it, man. Me never see it. Did you know, Shakiri? What? No?
What's the question?
I didn't know Rico Dane. I didn't know at all. The pleasure is all. Hey, what is it? Me know why you get in a me and Shelly business, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, Richard. Let me let Richard speak. Speak.
I'm going to speak. Look here. In your opinion, CD, Diplomat 2022 potential 2021 universally accepted winner of that title, which is the more informed public, in your opinion, estimation? The athletics public or the Jamaican footballing public? And if so,
Hold on. I didn't hear the
why?
first part of the question.
The first part was a comment on your
Yeah.
diplomatic skills. You want the
Okay.
question itself? Yes,
Okay. Thank you.
yes, you're more than welcome. So yes, the meat of the matter, the heart of the matter, which in your estimation and opinion is the more informed public, the Jamaican footballing public, or the Jamaican athletics public? There's been a lot of talk in the vlogosphere around the local versus overseas Jamaican diaspora talent, and that's got me thinking as to the levels of yeah, reasoning, education, call it what you may. But yes, you speak, sir. What say you?
I think, yeah, well, in my estimation, I think the track and field public is more informed on the happenings of the athletes rather than the football public. That's just in my opinion. Yeah, that's as far as it goes for me. There's no explanation, there's no dissecting. It's just I think the track and field public is more informed in terms of they know what's happening. They quote unquote know the sport. So they are more informed in terms of the game itself or the sport itself.
And does that inform the level of discussion going forward?
Yes, it helps. It helps with the discussion. Like I said, I believe the persons who follow track and field, they're into it and they know a lot about it. So when it comes on to discussion, it's robust, it's interesting. Um, yeah, it's always a good one to have.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I
And
appreciate that.
here's Elaine from over in your neck of the woods,
Okay.
London, England. She's saying that's true. Track fans know what's going on.
Elena,
So,
I'd have to concur.
Elaine,
Very
do you know
interesting.
this gentleman on screen? Richard Stevens. He's in England as well. All right,
It's
and see Claudine is saying the same thing. The athletics peeps more informed, more educated about the sport.
very interesting
Yes.
feedback, and from two ladies to boot. Very, very interesting indeed. I hope that football fans can take a leaf out of the book of the athletics followers. I think the vlogosphere has a very important part to play going forward. But well, regarding football, I think there's a lot of work. It goes very deep into the psyche. Yeah, Jamaican diaspora. Can anyone explain why the Jamaican diaspora issue is less pronounced in the world of athletics compared to
They're
football?
less pronounced.
There seems to be a sea change where football is concerned. Those in the know appreciate that Jamaican heritage players are far and are plenty. Whereas we look at the athletic situation, and we had the wonderful Briana Williams, who came across as a very humble, quiet, yet informed, reasonable young lady, with
Mm-hmm.
level-headed. First time I've heard her speak at length. So well done to UCD and well done to Atta Bolden for encouraging her and getting her to come forward and fielding so many questions uh,
Mm-hmm.
earlier tonight. That was fantastic. But yes, Brianna, I didn't even know when I saw her first making her appearances for Jamaica. I thought that I just took her as Jamaican. And it seems like the Jamaican sporting public has done likewise. Later, I found out she was born. Is that right? She was born in America?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. For all intents and purposes, though, she's representing Jamaica, land fair and true, land that we love. Comes to Jamaican football, there seems to be slightly different conversations and narratives taking place. And I was saying on an earlier show on IMAX with JD that there seems to be a solar plexus type response reaction to Jamaicans who are born overseas and yet are Jamaican. Seems to be totally different by contrast to the world of athletics. Any reason
And
why?
on and other
And
sports. I think the
indeed,
pushback. I think the pushback
interesting.
is to me, in my estimation, is really
Hmm.
in football, but for other sports, Olympic event, we have persons competing. They are well received. Nobody's saying, but I think that with the football, because it's a team sport, and you come in, and basically you'd be like, edging somebody out of contention. Then probably that's why the whole tribal sort of thing comes in where that is concerned. You know, and persons want to control their lane, or you know they are very apprehensive in protecting their space and their zone. So I think that's the difference in what I have observed, where the football and other sports might be concerned.
It's very interesting. I mean, you mentioned, ironically, maybe, pardon the pun, but people like being in their lane and don't like when other people get in their lane. But a case of Brianna was part of the 4x1 relay team.
Mm-hmm.
She was potentially in the lane or in the way of a Jamaican born runner.
Yeah,
But that
but
was not an
no,
issue, and nor should it be.
that wasn't something that was out there. Even if it was, it's not
Hmm.
out there because remember, with track and field, you go in your lane, you have it in your hand. When I play for a club and you play for a club, Richard,
Hmm.
it's kind of iffy. Who do I select? It's kind of tossing things up in the air. But when you go in that lane, that final, your faith is in your hand, and you will decide if you take that space or you give it away. You understand? So it's a bit different with track and field and other sport. Like you might have a karate where you don't have a lot of experts in Jamaica do it. People not gonna be frowning on that. Um, the weightlifting thing, people not gonna be frowning on that. And others like the diving that Night Wisdom does. Nah, I think
Or the
because
Winter
football is a team
Olympics.
sport and
Hmm.
you take out a forward, put in a forward, it is a forward losing his space. That's my whole explanation to it.
It's an interesting one. It's a contentious one, without question or hesitation. Again, I'd say that even in a team sport like football, decisions have to be made. But there is an eye test as well as an IQ test, and of course, you have people making the ultimate decision on who can play and in what formation and carry out certain instructions and play to a certain standard. And I just think that the Jamaican diaspora contains many players who just happened because of the outstanding impact that Jamaica, small but with Talawa, the impact that Jamaica has had worldwide. They've actually, we've got talent outside who are playing in better, stronger systems, and as a result, are quote unquote better players. And
Mm-hmm.
until the local based players are in a stronger system or in the shop window where more eyes are on them as a result of the creme de la creme representing Jamaica, then there's going to be an increase in raising of standards as players aspire to mix with those players in training camps. And uh, the future would be bright both overseas and on Jamaica Rock. At Jamaica Athletics, I mean, in London, England here, I've been brought up for decades. Every time I've seen Jamaica, once I've seen those colors and I hear Jamaica, I'm there.
Yes,
Born and
yes.
bred in England, but I'm representing and bigging up and following the Jamaican athletes in any event, any arena, track and field. I'm looking at the long jump. I'm looking at the triple jump. I'm looking at the sprint events. Jamaica have spread their things, shot put, and all these kind of events, and it's just tremendous. And yeah, it's all coming under the one banner, Jamaica, land we love. Again, I want to say thank you again for interviewing Briana. I think making contact and hearing an athlete have a chance to answer questions and to connect with their sporting public, I think that's one of the ways to make athletics grow even further and connect and have that personal relationship. We can't all be Usain Bolts with that, stunning personality and those stunning performances. But I think Briana, she mentioned something, coach, that was really interesting when she said that, and you could actually maybe shed some light on that to us, armchair fans and viewers watching the exploits of these athletes. We don't see the hours. I think there was a question there that was missed because Brian had left. Will she be training? Does she prefer, or does she train in the day, evenings, or both? We don't see the hours and hours of training, hard work, and preparation that goes into the kind of cherry on top, icing on the cake performances that we see in the blink of an eye at these big meetings. But the amount of mental pressure, the amount of physical pressure, spiritual and otherwise, influences that are on them, expectation levels, not only from themselves but the coaches and the fans out there, absolutely enormous. So when she mentioned that, when she gets injured, and she's been injured and she's gone through and experiences ups and downs, and for a young person as well to boot,
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy. So I really gravitated towards her even more for being able to answer all those questions and to be able to be open
Yes,
on
yes.
particular things like that, because it's not easy. We take it for granted that the conveyor belt of Jamaican talent will naturally produce gold medal winning performances, but it's not an easy road at all, and nothing should be taken for granted. So
Nothing
when
at
someone
all.
is yeah, when someone's struggling and then seeking to tackle beat rivals, athletics is fantastic, because and it's also really challenging because it's on your marks, get set, go, and to the victor goes the spoils. But what about when you come second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth? Who knows why you've come there? What do you do when you've run your best race, or arguably your best race at that particular point in the season, and finished in that position? Do people just turn a blind eye? Do they say, "Oh yeah, yeah, them the ready are"? What do they say? What are they feeling? So it's really great to have these kind of platforms where encouragement can be given, as were given in the comments, to say we're behind you, Briana, and all the best. So thank you again, Coach. Could you just shed a little more light before we go on those kind of pressures, mental and emotional, that the athletes have to go through, and we don't see the behind the scenes um,
I,
endurances that Shelly Ann and such like go through, to entertain us at the end of the day.
I mean, trust me, that starts at training, or some people would say practice. Wherever they are in the world, some will say practice. We in Jamaica say training. Um, that is where it all starts. The mental toughness, fortitude to go through those training sessions, to go through each cycle. Because I can tell you, Richard, track and field training can be very monotonous and boring, And for these athletes to go through the paces every single day, it argues well when they come out and actually perform for the fans. And that's why when Johan Blake was on, and it sounded as if he was hurt to know the work that they put in, and for sometimes the fans to be saying what they're saying. Most times it is with a lack of knowledge. Yeah. So these athletes do a lot. Worse if they follow up the comments on the social media. Trust me, it can break them. Some of them, because you have to be mentally tough. You have to ignore some. Like Brianna said, she does have a time when she comes off the social media, put down the phone. Because sometimes if you follow these things, the human tendency will actually cause that emotion to move through your body and all of that. So these athletes, they go through a lot. You don't want to see on the hard days when they are on their backs, on their faces, on their side, the pressure of going through the paces. You know what I mean? So track and field is hard. Track and field is the preparation is hard. The preparation is boring, and it's just 6 rounds of jumping. It's just 3 rounds of running, a few seconds. So sometimes we have to just be really easy on these athletes, because trust me, they go through a whole lot. Yeah. So with that said though, Richard, we really have to close off the show for tonight, because we have ended the segment of the interview a long time ago. We just stayed on a few more minutes just to interact with the persons in the comment section.
And full
But we
respect.
really have to go, and we really appreciate you coming on, you know,
You're welcome. You're
to,
welcome.
as usual, ask questions, share your viewpoint, and give us your experience from over there in England, which some of us really don't have that sort of experience. So thanks again. Big up everybody in the comment section. Big up everybody who's going to be watching on the rerun. Thanks very much. And we'll definitely continue to give you good content here from Trackside. This is where we take it. If you see in the background, we're actually from Trackside. All right, people, enjoy the rest of your evening. Until next time, style and flavor.
Bless.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.